Finding an apartment is as such very difficult, and yes, if you're coming to a new country and that too very first time, I can imagine the amount of tension you have. So if you're coming to US for the very first time, be it for work or be it as an international student, how to find an apartment. So this video is going to have the answer to this question. Hello, namaste, welcome to my channel. I am Pragnya, your visa and immigration guide. If you're interested in any topics related to visa, traveling abroad, studying abroad, working abroad, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and I will keep you updated with all the latest news and updates. So today's topic of discussion is finding an apartment here in US. If you have just freshly landed from your home country and you have come to US for studying or for work, then you will be having a lot of tension about how you are going to find an apartment for yourself. Firstly, if you are a student, then you must obviously having the option for on campus or residing off campus. So if you are living on campus, then you are good. But if you are going to live off campus, then make sure you watch the video till the end. And yes, in this video we will also be talking about apartments more suitable for those who are coming for work purpose, maybe on H1B, L1 or whatever category of work visa you have. If you are coming to US for the first time, then make sure you watch the video till the end, and I will discuss all the different options available for you. We will cover all the sources of finding apartments, like direct apartment where you can go and directly lease apartments, sublease options, how to find roommates, and I'll try my best to cover everything possible. So the very first thing that you must keep in mind before looking for an apartment is that the apartment system here in US is somewhat different from back in India if you are an Indian national. Here, for having an apartment or for leasing an apartment in your own name, you need to have a good credit history and also a rental history. So if you are coming from your home country to US for the very first time, obviously you do not have any rental history or any credit history. This means they are going to take a hefty amount of deposit from you, and this is going to be quite expensive if you are going to lease an apartment entirely to yourself. No doubt it comes with its own perks, like it gives you full privacy, full control over your own house, but on the downside you have to pay a good amount of deposit for the same. So all those coming from your home country to US for the very first time, if you are single, if you are a bachelor, you are not coming along with your family, then make sure, or you should prefer for a shared accommodation. It means go live with some other people so that it will be cost efficient also, and also you will get some time to think about, explore the place you are living and find better options for yourself. Secondly, let's discuss about the price point. Everybody comes with a budget. So, and the prices of apartments, if you are going to rent, it totally depends upon the size of the apartment and also the location of the apartment. When I say location, apartments in big cities are way more costlier as compared to the suburb area. Let's say New York, Boston, DC, these are big short cities. So in this city they know that there is a lot of demand, highly populated cities, and of course the cost of apartment is going to be way higher in compared to the suburban areas. So if you are planning to live, if you are not a student and you are not location bound, if you are in a working class, if you are doing a job and your office is somewhere in the suburb area, or if in a main town, then try finding an apartment in the suburb of the big city, and it is going to cost you way lesser as compared to finding an apartment in the main city. This is all about the price point as per the location. Secondly, what to expect. 1 BHK apartments, 2 BHK apartments, 3 BHK apartments. Obviously the prices vary and goes high as much as big the apartment gets. Currently, let me give you a heads up. From the last 6 months, there has been a huge increase in the price of apartments. 1 BHK apartments, which were initially costing somewhere around $1,000 in the suburban areas, are now costing you anything close to $1,500 for the suburban areas. And similarly, the 2 BHK apartments are around $2,000, $1,800 to $2,000, again depending on which area you are planning to take an apartment. So choice is yours, budget is yours, make your choices and decisions wise. And while discussing the price point of an apartment, you should also know a few more things. Like whenever you're choosing an apartment, make sure it is having a washer dryer unit or a washer dryer hookup. It's very important. You may say that an apartment, let's say, is costing you $1,000, but that is just the price of the apartment. Apart from that, you also have to pay your utilities. If it is not having a washer dryer unit, then you will have to look for some laundry facilities outside your community. Or if it is having a hookup, then you have to take a washer dryer on rental basis, or if you can purchase a washer dryer set for you. I prefer that you should take it on a rental basis if you are planning for a short-term accommodation in that apartment, and if you are comfortable doing your laundry outside in your community area, then that's good too. So plan accordingly. Seeing the cost of the apartment is just not important. You have other additional amounts to it, like the utilities, this washer dryer thing, and mainly the costs just add up. So what price you see is just not the final price. Make an estimate and see what the final price is going to be, and see if it is within your budget. So now let's talk about the first best source of finding an apartment here in US. If you're an Indian especially, go to sulekha.com. So this is the best place where you can find an apartment, I can say. There are many people who are subletting their apartments where you do not have the problem of signing a lease. That means the apartment will not be taken into your name. You will be having a shared accommodation, or also you can get places where you can get an entire apartment to yourself. So make sure you go and check Sulekha, where you can get people, especially Indians, posting out for subleasing their own apartments or looking for a roommate. So whatever your criteria is, you can just go and put down there. You can put an ad there, and you can start getting response from people who are looking for roommates. Or you can also follow advertisements where people have posted that they are needing roommates, and make a connection. This is a very helpful site if you are initially wanting to have an Indian roommate. And let me tell you, for the very first time when you are coming to US, it's very important that you have a roommate who belongs to the same nationality, who is very much similar to you. I can say this cultural similarity will help you bond, and of course the other person will help you to figure out things around how things works and make you feel more comfortable, and you will not feel out of the box all of a sudden, and things will be smooth for you in comparison to having a roommate who is from some other nation, and suddenly you will find that you are not having many things in common, and then it will become a difficult way to start. So if you're coming from whichever nation you are coming, try to find a person, a roommate, if you're going for shared accommodation, of your own nationality, who is having some experience of staying here in US, and that person is definitely going to help you out in order to settle for the initial few days. The next place where you can search for some Indian roommates is indianroommates.in. This site also has many active members, and also this is a location wise site. If you go into that, you can see that you can put your location, and then you can see many ads popping up where people have posted for having a roommate, if who are looking for a roommate, or who are having any vacancy in their house, maybe homestays, or who are having any vacancy in some shared accommodation. So you can go choose, put the filter on, and see many options coming out, and choose whichever fits perfectly for you. Similarly, roommatesindian.com is also a similar site which gives you many such advertisements. So these are basically the sites which pop up on Google where you can go and look for roommates. That is, these are specifically for shared accommodation if you are looking for one. The next very useful and widely used tool to find apartments here is your own Facebook. Yes, there are a lot many Facebook groups where people keep actively posting about their vacancies or availabilities, or when they are looking for some roommates. One of such group on Facebook is Find Indian Roommate Rentals of Share PG, something like that. I have put the entire name here. You can check that out, and you can go and you can join that group. It's a public group, and people will keep actively posting there, and you can find your match there. But this is not it. On Facebook also, you always find location specific groups. Let's say you're moving to Atlanta. So you can go and search on Facebook like Indians in Atlanta, or Indians living in Atlanta, Indians in and around Atlanta. There are many such groups like that. So once you find such a group, just join that group and post your query there that you are looking for a shared accommodation. I have seen many people doing the same and being successful. So this could be done right starting from India. If you are back in India, then start doing this thing from there itself. So and you can make connection. Basically you need to have very good connection before coming here, then only you will land yourself a good accommodation. So start posting in such groups, start being a member of such groups, and then you can see people reaching out to you and you will definitely land something. Another way of finding apartment apart from Facebook groups is from Discord server. If you know what Discord is, it is something like I can say WhatsApp, but a very improved version of WhatsApp. Something like Telegram, but again way better than Telegram. So this is called Discord, and it's not easy getting into Discord. You need to have connections and links. So basically you just need to start posting on Facebook and such groups, or any WhatsApp group if you are a member of. Start posting there, and if anyone is a member on Discord, they can send you an invite and you can be on a Discord server. If you get to be on a Discord server, search there. Discord has tons of sources like this, I mean tons of groups like this, and someone somewhere must have definitely made a group finding apartments in your location or something related to your location. And if you are fortunate enough to be a part of that, if you get into that group, then that's going to help you a lot. Now let's come to the students. If you are a student, then obviously your two options are either to stay in campus or to stay off campus. If you are staying in campus, again you're good to go. But again, if you plan to stay off campus, then you obviously need to be somewhere closer to your campus so that you will be able to have your classes and studies properly. So for you, the best option is that you can go to this site called OPT Nation. There people are there, or students are there who are very much familiar with the neighborhood, and they keep posting about such stuff, and you will definitely get help from OPT Nation. The second option that you have is your university hub. Every popular university that the international students get into is having its own hub. Get into your university hub. There you can see millions of groups there, and people from India, people from any other nation, they will be having their own group. Get into those groups and post there, and definitely you will be able to find a shared accommodation from that group. But again, how your roommates are, it totally depends upon your own luck. And the third option, this is the Indian Student Association. Indian Student Association is also a group on Facebook. You can get into that. There people discuss a lot of stuff regarding your I-20, to how to get a visa, to how to get into university, and all those stuff, including how to get roommates. So once you start posting there saying that you are from XYZ university, your program is going to start, and you're looking for shared accommodation or whatever it is, post it there and you will receive your help. Now let's talk about all those who are interested in getting an apartment right from the very beginning. That means you are not interested to have shared accommodation. If you are coming with family, or if you want to have your own privacy, maybe you are not preferring the shared accommodation and you want to get your own apartment. So the best options for getting your own apartment is, firstly, go to apartments.com. So whatever your neighborhood is, in whichever location you're going to reside, put a wider range and start filtering out your apartments within your budget. So apartment.com usually sorts out all the apartments that is available in the locality, and that is one of the best source of finding an apartment. Similarly, you also have Zillow. Zillow is almost like apartment.com. It also lists out all the apartments and communities available. This does not show the subleasing Zillow does show subleasing apartments, and you can also find some suiting or meeting your own criteria. And the same goes with Craigslist. So these are the three sites that you can use to find your apartments if you want to lease your own and have your own space. So initially when you land into US, you cannot say that you want an apartment right from day one unless and until you have got some friends and family here whom you could directly move to. That's usually not happening. So if you're coming for work purpose, then definitely your company or whoever is sponsoring you will be giving you around 10 to 15 days of grace period where you stay in a hotel and then get time to look for apartments and search for apartments. So during this period of time, you can start looking for all these options that I have mentioned below and find your perfect match. And of course, if you are looking to have an apartment right from day one, then it is definitely going to be a bit of difficult in this situation. And one more thing you should always keep in mind: wherever there is an opportunity, there are also scammers. Do not give away money just like that. Someone is sending you pictures when you are back in your home country saying that it's going to be taken away soon. Maybe you are getting many applications, many people are applying for this apartment. Do not fall for that. If that's gone, you will get a different one. Just do not fall for it. Those are scammers. There are many scammers around here, and you will just be looted out of your money because things are very expensive. And just don't give away your money like that. Come here, have a look. When you're satisfied that this place is going to suit you, then take an apartment. Same goes with roommates. You cannot know a roommate right from the beginning, but if you're looking for a shared accommodation, when you're staying in the hotel or in a guest house or whichever place it is for a few days, take some time to go and visit the place. You need to see it before you take it, and be aware of all those scammers. So much for this video. I hope that you will find it helpful, and if you do, then do not forget to like the video and share it with your friends. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.